You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV.
Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV. Shout out. Welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV.
So basically, we get to the house. She asks where 75K at, and why? First of all, why is you asking for money? Your brother just. So she said,
right.
Mom had 75K put up in the house. Where is it? So I'm hearing that they said watch her. I'm thinking like what? So I go upstairs. Von mom and everybody is in. All our family is in Von's bed, and you know everybody's sitting around. So we go in the room. I go in the Von bathroom. He got a walk-in closet. She's sitting there like with a with her scarf on, face red, like she's crying and shit. So you just lost your brother. But whole time, this girl is putting on the act. So I go sit next to her, and we all go in the closet. We sitting there. She started talking. The first thing she say is she goes on India Twitter and said India made a tweet and said Dirk really not going outside now. And she talking about something. I'm still going. And she laughing. I'm still gonna be effing on Dirk and this and that. Why is you worrying about effing Dirk? And your brother just died. You worrying about the wrong thing.
Wow.
So she crying and she like, Baylon, I'm getting mind you. She said, I'm getting a house. I'm getting a 5-bedroom house out here. Y'all should always come back and visit. I'm like, oh, you not coming back to Chicago with us? Well, when we go, no, I'm just gonna stay out here. And she was like, Von was supposed to give me a car. He was gonna surprise me with a car for my birthday. So Bonnie's just gonna get it because he said that's what Von was gonna do.
Welcome back to Soda TV. You know, Baylo been making these accusations. These were made, weeks ago, right? Over a week for sure, because I reported it. You know, not only was he saying what you just heard, but he was saying she was front and center when Von got unalived. Not only that, but her and OTF Vonnie was responsible for Von not being in a bulletproof when he was supposed to be. And that because of that, Von would have been unalived either way it went, because it was a hit that was sent, and Von, like, if they wouldn't have got him where they got him, they would have got him inside the vehicle because it wasn't bulletproof, right? That's what Baylo was saying. And then he went into the fact that everybody met up at Von house when he passed, to mourn. He said he was in a closet with her, consoling her, and she grabbed a Louis suitcase and started putting, some of Von's expensive clothing in it, and also was on the phone with somebody, and they instructed her to grab the hard drive that was somewhere under some cabinet. Baylo said she took the suitcase and the hard drives and got up out of there while everybody else stayed there and mourned properly. Yeah, man. Crazy. And what's even more crazier that Kayla B, you wait till now to respond? Like, these are serious accusations. Why would you give it a couple weeks? Over a week? Why would you even give it days? Like, I don't know, man. But that's what we getting into. Before we do, gotta ask you to hit the like button. This lets the algorithm know that this video has what it takes to win, and this video can be recommended to a larger audience. Share this with whoever you can, whenever you can. It's all love on my behalf for that. Real love. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't want to do it now, you can wait to the end of this video to see if I earn it, right? If you forget, I remind you at the end. Last but not least, notification bell. Keep you notified on any and everything I drop.
I set my brother up. Y'all going this far to make some sick shit up? I have to sit and watch my son cry every day. Like, are y'all serious? my baby was with my brother every day. Like my baby cried every day. When my brother died, my baby, because at first I didn't tell him. My baby was asking for his uncle every day. I finally told my baby said, Mommy, I don't have no more uncles because my baby brother died as well. My baby used to cry every day. My baby even started acting up in school, throwing chairs and stuff. Like, do y'all people really be using y'all brain? Like, y'all hate me so bad. And like I said, I don't know why. It all started because I asked to come over there to see the kids, to be with everybody. All my sisters, brothers, cousins, and all was over there. I asked to come over. Now when I'm trying to come over, it's too many people.
I don't know if it's just me or did Kayla B not clear up a thing. Like, yeah, of course you went on there and you explained how you and your son Miss Vine, and how y'all are affected by Vine's passing. But girl, you got some mad allegations out there. All type of events that place you at the center of them. You know, mad overly backdoor accusations. You ain't addressed none of them. You just said they trying to blame me for setting Vine up, and I would never, like, you ain't going to address none of them? The man said you done gave you and OTF Vonnie then went up there and dropped off a bag of money to Lil Timm. You don't think that's worth addressing? Like, that's your brother's LLER with a K at the beginning. Y'all done dropped a who, what, when, where? Man, you ain't supposed to be dropping nothing off to him but some. Man, this is crazy. But on the flip side, Balo is dead wrong in my eyes from this point of view. Okay, if it's true, and if you know it to be true, and like Balo said, you got all these texts and things to prove it's true, that's cool. But at any given time, you start saying, like Balo said, you heard. A body then dropped and you're on the internet putting family business out there based on what you heard. Man, on that note, we got to go to the comment section, man. We got to, man, because it's getting wicked out here. It's getting wicked out here. So we're going to look at Komani J 867. Vine said it best: if something happened to him, it came from the inside. That could mean friends and family. Yeah. That goes for everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's why when detectives come to the scene of a murder, they really grilling and questioning, the family and the girlfriend, the boyfriend, the people that were there. You would think that they asking you questions, about other people, but they really asking questions about yourself. You feel me? That because like they say, it's always the close ones. Enemies don't have as much access to you as your loved ones. It's 10 times easier for a loved one to get rid of you. That's why the mob, they'd rather pay for a friend off you than them have to pull a hit on you and waste all type of resources. We could just pay your friend to do it. Easy work. Going on to the next one. At Cho GANGTV post, I miss my uncle because y'all did something bad to my uncle. That little boy heard something we didn't. A lot of people make reference to that video of that little boy speaking on Vine and stuff, right? And I get it. I get it. You know, and it sounds good and it makes good for content like this when you could put that somebody did something sneaky or snaky. But let's just be real. You know, that little boy was just saying some stuff. Now, of course, he know his uncle is unalive. We know that. But as far as anybody that did official hits and backdoors and official business, you don't discuss it with extra ears around, especially kids. So stop that. That's real life. No, he ain't heard that. No, it ain't that clear cut that he didn't heard Kayla B or his mom or his auntie and uncles talking about backdooring Vine in their house and they in there just that ain't what I'm thinking. But what y'all think? Let me know down in the comment section. You know, along with that, like and share. If I've earned it by now, I'm waiting on that subscription. Last but not least, that notification bell. Keep you notified on any and everything I drop. This is the self-proclaimed #1 celebrity news reporter on YouTube at this time, The Real Soda, on The Real Soda TV. I'm outie.